Hello ladies and gentlemen, section 31 back with a fish tank update. This will be my last update for a little while, that's why it's going to be so long. Anyway, it's feeding time for the cichlids, brought to you by Hikari. No, they don't pay me to say that. But I have had to make some changes with the fish tank. I got careless and let my old filter get way too dirty, and I burned out the motor. So I had to buy a new filter. I also decided to get a piece of PVC pipe and cut it down and put it behind the planter so that the nocturnal fish have a place to go during the day. Now, unfortunately, none of these nocturnal fish have used it yet. The only two fish that have gone anywhere near are the female albino auratus and the electric yellow. Maybe someday the catfish will discover that it's there. Here's the first of the adult fish. He is a snow white cichlids. He was the smallest of the new cichlids when I first added them into the tank, and now he looks after the babies. He is kind of a godfather, and he is very friendly. If you walk up to the fish tank, he will swim right up to you and say hello. And here's the blasting bubble wall, which is causing the water to get a little cloudy. There is some algae, but it's mostly just air from the bubbles. Here is the electric blue Johanni male. He is the father of the babies, and he is a very pretty fish. I'm glad that he contributed his genetics to some others. Here is the mother of the babies. She is an auratus. She doesn't come out a whole lot, but sometimes you get a good look at her. And a pair of as-yet-cichlids. They are the biggest cichlids in the tank, and they are big eaters. These two eat more than every other cichlid in this tank combined. But the best part of my day is when the catfish come out of their hidey holes. And when they go back in their planter, the bottom of the planter is a foot long. The top of the planter is 14 inches wide. The as-yet-cichlid is a minimum of 5 inches, and so is the Raphael catfish. So these guys are massive. If 10 inches is fully grown, they are fully grown. I do feel bad for the Raphael catfish. He can no longer fit in his treehouse, and he really likes that treehouse. And finally, a quick shot of the male albino auratus cichlid and the ivory snail. The other ivory snail did not make it. This guy just keeps on trucking. And it is definitely crowded with upwards of a dozen babies and 3 fully grown catfish. It's definitely a very busy fish tank. I do know that these cute little tiny babies are going to become 4 to 6 inch monster carnivores. But after seeing how they behave with each other, even after the mother and father stopped defending the babies started coming out. They started interacting with the biggest fish they could find. And even the biggest, angriest fish will not hurt them. They're all just playmates at this point. Some just happen to be smaller than others. And that makes for a very interesting environment. It also makes me curious what it will be like when they get fully grown. Whether everybody leaves each other alone and they all have room, or if everybody picks a territory and gets defensive. But now everyone seems to be socializing. They're interacting, they're playing, they're chasing each other, they're chewing food for the babies. So I think everyone is going to take care of each other. That's all I've got for right now. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. If you have a deep desire for a couple of very large silver-tip catfish, and you live within driving distance of Cleveland, Ohio, please leave those messages down below as well. I'm Section 31. If you like my fish tank, please like my video. Have a nice day.